People who went missing as kids? What happened? I was 16 when everything exploded, over something stupid, like loading the dishwasher. My mom was already on edge, and I told her I was tired of doing all the chores by myself while she and dad were always gone working. She snapped, screamed at me to get out if I didn't like how things were, told me not to come back, so I didn't. Left my phone on the kitchen counter, grabbed my keys, and drove off into the night. The thing is, I wasn't some irresponsible teen. I'd been working since I was 14, had my own bank account, paid for my own clothes, paid for my car. I'd basically been raising myself while they did 12-hour shifts and expected a full-time maid waiting at home. That night, I just drove. No plan, no destination. Crossed into the next state by midnight, found a cheap roadside motel that didn't ask too many questions, paid in cash. I stayed off the grid, ate at random diners, slept with my car keys in hand, just existed. Meanwhile, my mom's rage burned out in a few hours, and panic kicked in. She called the cops, reported me as a runaway. They issued an alert for my car. My dad came home to flashing lights and a sobbing wife. 2 days in, I was officially missing. For all I know, my face was on a milk carton somewhere. But I wasn't missing. I knew exactly where I was. I kept moving motel to motel, staying low. I had enough money from working at the grocery store to survive for a bit. I wasn't living well, but I was free. About 2 weeks in, I was sitting on the hood of my car at some dusty gas station, eating a cup of vanilla ice cream, when a police cruiser pulled up. He ran my plates. Figured out I was the missing kid from 3 states over. He handed me his phone, told me to call home. I didn't even say hello before my mom started screaming. I put her on speaker without even thinking. The cop stood there, listening to her go off. His jaw tightened. His eyes went kind of hard. When she finally hung up, he just looked at me and said, "Stay safe. Find somewhere warm to sleep tonight." That cop didn't take me in. He called my dad privately instead. 2 days later, my dad found me at a diner in a small town just outside the state line. He didn't lecture. He didn't beg me to come home. He just sat across from me, stirring his coffee like it was the only solid thing in the room and said, "I get it now. We messed up." That was it. From that point on, he started wiring me money every month. Never missed it. My mom never apologized, never called, but she stopped trying to send cops after me. I got my own apartment when I turned 17, finished high school online, got my GED and a job that paid better than minimum wage. The funny part? I wasn't really missing. They lost me long before I left. People think parenting is food, water, and a roof, but kids need to feel seen. Not like unpaid housekeepers, not like burdens. That cop, he didn't just cut me a break. He gave my parents a reality check they desperately needed. If he had dragged me home, I would have bolted again, maybe for good this time. Instead, he told my dad the truth. If your wife keeps talking to her like that, you're never going to see your daughter again. It landed. My dad actually changed. Showed up to my place on Sundays with groceries, helped me figure out taxes, helped me apply for college. He became my dad, for real. I'm 23 now. I go to their house for dinner on Sundays. My mom still gets snippy sometimes, but she catches herself. And when she doesn't, my dad always says, "Remember what happened last time you started yelling?" That usually shuts her up fast. Some lessons stick better when a cop has to spell them out.